Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess and you can find me on Instagram and on TikTok as Knit Plan Jess. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you guys are joining me because we are flipping through my bullet journals and my happy planner to do a January reflection, kind of like a planner lineup sort of thing for my new viewers. Welcome, and my returning viewers, welcome back. If you're curious to see or to kind of reflect on January with me, stay tuned. All right, so we're going to start flipping through my bullet journals and my happy planner. And I think we're going to start with my happy planner first because I actually need to take out January from here. Now, before I jump into that though, I will say these are with the exception of like my reading journals, these are the three planners that I am actively using, which is kind of a change from my ambitious 2023 goals that I set before the year starts, but I will kind of get into and explain that. I do have my wellness journal, but I'm not going to be doing a flip through of that, and I will explain why. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with my happy planner. So my happy planner basically consists of my daily planner and then a section of notes. And it did include some happy planner guided journals, but I'm going to be 100% and upfront of saying that the guided journals just didn't stick. So yeah, let's go ahead and start flipping through, and let's go ahead and talk about that first. So I really wanted to use the guided journals to kind of like help me plan out my goals, but also help me um, do just like some guided journaling about my day, because I've been using my wellness journaling more for like tarot and such, or that was kind of the intent. 100%, I will be honest that my wellness journaling for January and honestly for February has sucked. So I feel like 2023 is not stepping off onto the right planner foot. I'm very proud of myself that for the most part, my daily planning has been going really well. Um, I'm a little sad though, because like the past 2 years, I've been really proud of the fact that I have 365 days of daily planning, and January is not like that. So January, um, yes, January, I got like sick around, well, number one, I haven't been able to really get ahead when it comes to recording videos. I find myself recording videos usually like the day of that I wanted to post. So that's kind of one of my goals that I'm really trying to get past right now. But I found myself in January coming down with just like a bug that just knocked me out for a few days. So my January daily planner actually goes from the 19th through the 23rd. The 23rd kind of kicked it back off with a really cute watercolor spread, and I'm really, really pleased with it. But it's just a sucky feeling. Like I mean, yeah, no, so yeah, I had a sick day and then I didn't even do one for the 20th, the 21st, or the 22nd. Um, Now I've been daily planning every day since the 23rd, but I don't know, it kind of bums me out sometimes. But I'm also reminding myself that I have to give myself grace. Um, so we have from January 1st through January 31st minus 20th, 21st. Yeah, 3 days. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to. And what's funny is that when I was like kind of flipping through it before this video, I was like, why did I do this again? Why didn't I just like put those together? Oh, I know why. Because if I had done those 3 days, it would have ended on this side and then would have just gone to the blank page. Okay, that's why I did it. But yeah, there we go. We have January. January has been an exhausting month. But I really like all of the daily spreads that I have been creating. But yeah, I have to give myself grace considering that I did miss a couple of days. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take out January from here because I want to put it into my daily planner. And it'll be nice to just kind of get rid of like that extra little bulk that realistically I don't need in here anymore. And then we come to February. And like I had mentioned, I was using guided journals. I was using the Hello Happy guided journal, and I was using the Goals guided journal. The Hello Happy guided journal has actually gone on to, oh yeah, this is just like a notes page, and then I don't know why I kept that honestly, but this is just like a notes in case I need it. But the Hello Happy guided journal did go on to a better home. And the Goals guided journal is put away until I feel more in a place that I can rightfully use it. So my happy planner is simply the daily planner and my note section, and that's it. It's super simplified, and realistically for the season that I'm kind of living in, this makes a lot more sense for me. So let's go into my bullet journal. So this is my main bullet journal. It's basically the one that I'm using for just like everyday home life, that sort of thing. Let me actually put this back over here so that way I can. But so yeah, so let's start from the very front of it. I've started kind of putting in stickers and pictures and stuff that just make me happy because I want to make this my own. We still have this tip-in right here with my name. And then I will say, I feel like I have kind of been using it. One thing I'm still really learning is how much that people do use, like the beginning of the bullet journal, the yearly section. So, I've kind of filled out some things on these, but I've decided to do a lot of keeping track of like upcoming Zooms. When my book club has author Zooms, I've been filling it in there. I know that there's a few that I need to fill in for March. So I don't like right now, I don't have a lot of things planned out with the exception of like certain birthdays and such. So maybe as the year goes on, this will have more in it, but right now it doesn't have a ton. I did kind of put in some yearly goals. The only one that is empty is the relationship because, quite frankly, I just don't even know. I don't even know. I've used the bucket list. I've used the brain dump a little bit. Right now, I feel like just the year has just been so overwhelming that I haven't really been able to put much effort into these. I actually sat down one day with my son and we kind of went through like some TV shows that we knew was coming out. I think these are all related to Marvel. So then that way I could be able to put that. And then as some books that have come out, I've been actually using this for pre-order. So there's books that are coming out that I know for a fact that I want to order the physical copy. I've been putting them right here. So then that way I can do the pre-order. And I actually really like how that's working out. I have my year in pixels, which I'm keeping up with. I have my cycle tracker, which I'm keeping up with. Yes, I had 2 periods in January because I'm convinced that the second one happened like earlier than normal because of stress. 100% because of stress. And then we come to January, and I will say I found that I wasn't using the monthly calendar. So that's kind of one reason why I changed up how I did the monthly calendar for February. I really didn't use this very well. Again, January was a difficult month. So the meal ideas didn't happen. I didn't get past the 9th. Brain dump clearly didn't happen. I used the weeklies for the most part. I think, I mean, this one, there was 2 days that I didn't use it. And then this week was like a whole pile of shit, literally. So this was my favorite spread. This was my absolute favorite spread of the whole month, and I didn't even use it. But then the following week, I actually decided to do a kind of like a weekly overview. And then I did 7 days of daily pages. And you guys, I am 100% in love with the idea of bullet journal daily planning. So much to the point that I actually think March, I might try to do a whole month of bullet journal daily planning. So I will probably be doing like videos kind of setting up March, because I think that's something that I may want to set up ahead of time. But yeah, so I mean, I really like how this is working out. I really like the bullet journal. I love the fact that I can be able to kind of come up with like different layouts, just kind of depending on the week, and I'm really able to try out different things. As you've been seeing, this is kind of my February, which, oh look, I still did not fix that spelling. I need to fix that spelling. And then I kind of have these Dutch doors, and like I've already got the pages all the way set up through the end of the month. So this is going to be for a video that you'll see coming up next week. But yeah, I really, really, really love the bullet journal, but I'm definitely considering setting up March to be full daily planning just to see how I like it. Because that's basically what I'm doing is I'm basically setting up the weeks and just trying new things. And like I said, I really, really like this one. But at the same time, I kind of missed this. I also really missed this too. It's so funny. Like I'm keeping up with my daily happy planner, and I'm like, I want to do Daily Bujo too. So yeah, that might be coming up for March. I need to kind of really, I need to start setting it up now. So then that way, when the time comes, I don't find myself falling behind. So that's kind of like one of my, can I get this completed in February sort of tasks. But yeah, I am absolutely loving the bullet journal. I definitely think that so far this has been a good option for me for 2023 for my planner. But I'm just really excited to kind of see how I continue to grow with this one. And all right, so then we come to making a mess on my desk, my social media bujo. So really quickly, this one, my main bullet journal, this is a Kuma stationery A5. I think it's like 160 pages. The Archer and Olive, I believe, is 190 pages. Yeah, I think so. I think that these are different. Yeah, I think that this one's 160. This is 192. Both of them are 160 GSM. Kuma Stationery, Archer and Olive. I love them both, to be perfectly honest with you. And I will happily support both companies. So this one, I have, like, look, I didn't even put it back. I have this little pocket up here set up, so then that way I can just be able to slide those pages in. And now I will say the beginning of this planner has not been touched. January was tough, you guys. Like I cannot even begin to explain how mentally tough that it has been for me. Like I filled it out at the start, but I didn't really do much with it. So I've got a lot of blank that I want to see if I can kind of catch up on. And honestly, maybe when I do my next social media bullet journal, maybe I don't need all of these extra pages. maybe I need to do more so something on a monthly basis. So that is an idea to try. I will say that this did not happen in January. So far, February has been a little bit better. But I will say that I liked how I set up the pages for January better than what I've been doing for February. So I had the weekly overview, and then I just have pages where I just basically write out what I want to do. I really, really like how I did this, and I will definitely switch back to this for March. This was the week that I did not use my planners. Again, this was like the week from hell. So I started kind of setting up some things, and then the week fell apart. I fell apart basically, and it just didn't happen. Of course, then I come back with this kick-ass spread, and I definitely want to do more watercolor in my Bujo. Now, I will say that February, I like how I have this all set up. Is it really working for me? I'm not sure, because obviously I got to fill this out. But I think what I'm going to do for March is I'm going to go back to having the weekly overview and then having pages to just kind of fill in what is going on each day. And I have to figure out better habits. So originally I think like a good portion of January, I was setting this up the night before for the next day. February has not been that way. I'm trying to do it in the morning. So I definitely think for March, or even honestly for next week, I'm going to go back to planning the night before, because I found that was just better habit wise for me. And then I will continue on with that. But overall, there are definitely some bumps here and there. But I really truly am enjoying the fact that I'm using a bullet journal as opposed to like a regular planner, because I do feel like that this is working out better. It's just, this is definitely something that I have to find my groove, and I have to remember just with the way that everything is going right now. Because I have a lot of stress with work, and obviously that stress with work carries over into my regular life. So I have to just kind of get all that figured out. And then I think that, that will kind of also help me find my groove back with the planners again. But I do love this. I am very happy with it. And yeah, that's one reason why I like to kind of look back on this, because it does give me a good chance to kind of reflect and think, okay, what was I doing at one point of using the planner? What am I doing now? And what should I change now that's not working, that was working before? So good thoughts right there. I will admit I am no longer using a little budget notebook I set up. I couldn't find my groove with it. I'm not going to do like a complete flip through, but I will be 100% honest in saying that this wellness journal is not getting the love and attention that it rightfully deserves. So I need to make some changes with this as well. I've journaled one day in February, and that's it. And I'm clearly not meeting my goal. So yeah, so I need to make some better changes with my wellness journal, which is going to start tonight, because I keep telling myself, oh, I'll do better tomorrow. I'll do better tomorrow. And now I'm telling myself, I need to do better tonight. And I also need to take some time to go through the beginning of the planner, the beginning of my wellness journal, and really get that set up. And I think once I do that, then this will benefit me a lot more. So I may plan on taking like a couple hours tomorrow morning and doing that. I kind of like that idea. And now that I kind of say it out loud, I think I'm going to take some time in the morning. My son wants to wake up early because he has an early work shift tomorrow. So yeah, so I think tomorrow I'm definitely going to take some time to catch up in my wellness journal. And hopefully when I do my February reflection, I will have a lot better things to reflect about. So yeah, no more guided journal, no budget. this is what I'm using, and there are definitely some things that are working out well. There's definitely some things that I can improve upon. But overall, I like my kind of simple planner lineup that it's turned into. I am sad that the budget notebook didn't work out because I really wanted that to work out. But at the same time, I kind of feel like I need to figure out the best way for me to budget. And unfortunately, I think I need to build the habit with the notebook. So, you guys, I'm kind of curious. How was your January? What are your thoughts on my planner lineup change and kind of the things that I reflected on? Let me know. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy flipping through these. I will definitely be doing these every single month. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much. Have a good day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.